We have all heard about a to-do list, and it's a great thing to follow if that is something that works for you. But today I'm going to share a powerful technique that pretty much changed my life when I started implementing it, and it has been about a year that I've been doing it, and I'm so willing to share this with you. So I hope you can find value in this video. All you have to do is take out a paper and pen and stick with me. By the end of this video, we should have gotten somewhere. So first things first, I need you to write down the first question that I need you to ask yourself, and we are in no hurry. You can take your time, you can do the technique tomorrow, you can practice it post this video is over and just get the gist of it right now. But I need you to make sure that you know what you are writing and talking about, okay? So the first question is, what is it that I've always wanted to do, but I was putting it away because I was apparently too busy? So I was too busy with consultations, I was too busy studying, I was too busy traveling, I was too busy just doing all of the other stuff, too busy with family, career, relationships. I never really had enough time to say write a book. I've always wanted to write a book, but I just never had enough time. So that's one thing that I would write down in that paper and pen, that I've always wanted to write a book, but I just never had enough time to write a book. Okay. Now that we have been in the lockdown quarantine and we've been social distancing and all of the good stuff, so what have you done about this one thing that you always wanted to do? So let's say it could also be you've always wanted to be more fit, you've always wanted to lose weight, you've wanted to sleep early at night, you have wanted to be a morning person, you want to wake up and do some yoga and meditation, you want to start journaling, anything. It could be minutest of things, something as simple as I want to be able to cook one meal for myself every day and see how it feels. Anything, just pick one thing, write it down, and just take a moment and think about it. What have I actually done to change it in the last 20-25 days that I've had with myself, instead of cribbing about the social distancing and quarantine that we have to go through? So you just need to take a minute and just answer that for yourself. So I've always wanted to write a book, but I never wrote a book because I was too busy. Now that I'm in the lockdown, what have I really done about this one thing that I always wanted to change and I never had enough time? That was an excuse that I was giving myself and I was just putting it away. So now that I have time, have I really started writing the book? Is the second question I ask myself. And if I've not started writing the book, what is it, that one thing that is putting me away, and it's just hampering the process of me actually getting my butt down and just writing out a book or a recipe book? It could be a blog for you, it could be YouTube for you, it could be writing answers on Quora for you, it could be starting a own page of yours on Instagram or Facebook. You want to start a community, you want to start a service, anything that you have always wanted to do but you did not do because you didn't have enough time. Now, the third question is, as soon as you know, oh, I have not been doing it because I've been too lazy, or because I've been trying to find motivation somewhere, or because I just feel bleh and I just don't want to do it. It could be anything, and just be honest with yourself. So I wanted to write a book, but I was not writing a book because I thought, I don't know who's going to be interested in taking it. I should not probably spend so much of my time doing this. I could, I would rather study, and I would rather take more clients and just work with people. So it could be anything, XYZ, any reason that works for you. And you need to be very honest with yourself, okay? Now, once you've done that, now is where the time blocking technique comes. So today on, or after you watch this video, I need you to take out at least 30 minutes to 40 minutes or 10 minutes. So let's say you've always wanted to practice meditation. So you can just take out 10 minutes and that would be a beautiful place to be at. Let's say you've always wanted to journaling. So even that would need like approximately 10 to 15 minutes. You've always wanted to work out. So that would take approximately 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You can also do it in 4 minutes. So it depends on you. So just write down that one thing. Okay, so from now on, from tomorrow, I'm going to block this amount of time for my work. Okay, so this is what I do. So I wake up at around 4:30, and from 4:30 to at least 7 o'clock, it's a time block time for me. In this time, I'll wake up, I'll study, I'll brush my teeth, I'll do some basic work, and I'll go through some client reports, I'll go through some studying, I'll do a lot of meditation, I'll do some stretching, I'll do a lot of deep breathing, and I do not start my day until I do this. So in the time blocking technique, and in the time block that you take out in your day, you just need to write down that one thing. If you just made a progress on, say, a 1% progress, it would slowly, just change your life in next 20 days, 25 days, 30 days. Irrespective of how small that change might be, it will change your life, okay? So for me, I have time blocks throughout the day. So when I woke up, from my waking up to next 2 hours, it's for my yoga, meditation, and studying. I don't do anything else in that point of time. I would touch my phone for meditation and everything, but I would not necessarily, respond to client text or calls or emails. Okay. Then I have a time block post my lunch where I, just relax. I let the digestion take place in a very calm and resting and digestive way. I meditate, I breathe, I take my calls, and I schedule my consultations throughout the day in a way that my time block is not being hampered. And I make sure that, okay, today I'm going to read this book and I'm going to read these many pages, because if I read about this and if I read about, let's say, hormones, it's really going to help me with the next endometriosis case I had, or the next PCOD case that I had, or the last cholesterol case that I had. Okay, so I will start to just put some time block in my day where I'm just going to study. It's not going to be phone, it's not going to be family time, it's not going to be chatting with someone else, it's not going to be background in the music and all of that stuff. No, it's just that time block time for me where I just sit with myself and I do that one thing that I know that if I do it correctly and if I do it every single day, it will change how I come out of this lockdown. Okay, so we still have, say, it's still April 16, 17 today, and the lockdown is extended till May 3. So it's a good enough time. It's a good enough time. It's a good enough time to inculcate a habit. It's a good enough time to get rid of a habit. It's a good enough time for you to just change anything. So take a time block to talk to a friend. Okay, so let's say you have a friend and you've not been able to talk to him or her for years or ages. Just take a time block and just talk to him if that is something that works for you. Let's say I've always wanted to work out, but you just wake up too late. I can't sleep early. I wake up late, then the day is gone, and I want to wake up in the morning and I want to exercise in the morning, and that's not happening. It's just, it's just banter and chatter. It's mindless, it's meaningless, and it's just excuses. And it is your brain's finest attempt to keep you into something that's very comfortable or that's very known to you. It's not very unknown. It's not a zone that you have not really touched upon, and your brain just likes to keep you in a comfort zone because it's just like to be comfortable. But I need you to start having these blocks in your day. So just start with one block. So I have like 7 to 10 blocks in a day where nothing comes in, nothing goes out. You will not find me online, you will not see me anywhere. It's just me and my work, or it's just me and myself. Okay, so you can start with your one block method. It could be for yoga, it could be for meditation, it could be for deep breathing, it could be for just standing in front of the mirror and saying, hey, I love you. So whatever your name is, so you say, hey Ankita, I love you, I love your skin, I love your hair, I love the way you move, I love the way how disciplined you are, I love how you've been consciously practicing everything that you talk about. Anything, XYZ. This is just an example. It could be different for you, and I need you to find something that works for you. So just have these time blocks in a day and see how your life changes. I really hope this video helps you. And always remember, an empty mind is like a devil's workshop. And if you have time and if you've always wanted to change something, today is the best day. And actually, the quote is, the best time to do something was yesterday, and another best time is right now. Otherwise, it's all gone. So I need you to sit down. I need you to answer these questions to yourself. Take some time, take 2 days, take 3 days, but find that one thing that you would do, and it would change the course of your life. So another thing for me would be my yoga practice. I practice it every single day for a minimum of 30 to 50 minutes to an hour to 2 hours. Okay, if I do yoga well, my body moves well, I breathe well, I give myself oxygen, it makes me feel amazing. I'm not even getting into the nitty-gritty of it. It just makes me, it's just the way it makes me feel, and that is why I show up on the mat. I make good decision to eat good food. It gives me a lot of energy throughout the day. It maintains my mind-body balance. It maintains my emotions. It balances my hormones. It balances my health. And if I have my health, I can give health to you. I can sit down and talk about health if I have health. And that is like my one linchpin, along with sleeping and meditating, that keeps me going. So yoga is like a accumulation of sleeping and resting and breathing and meditating and floating, all of these beautiful things together. So maybe you have always wanted to practice yoga and you've never been able to do it. So now is the time. Sit down, roll out your mat, roll out a blanket, do it on your bed, do it on the floor. Make sure you don't hurt your knees, and just put it on YouTube. And just, there are tons of videos. There are so many gorgeous, beautiful people putting out free content for people like us, and make good use out of it. And I hope this really helps you. Have a great day.